Alright, y'all, I.A.G Farms. I just got done moving the sheep. And I moved this sheep pen here. I gotta fix this part, as you can see. But I moved this sheep pen here to new grass. And I heard something squeaking. I said, what is that noise? And I looked down, and I think I found a wild rabbit nest here. If I'm not mistaken, these are wild rabbits, babies, here. I think that's what that is. Let's see. Get back, sheep. Get back, sheep. Let's see here. I don't know if they're still alive or not because the sheep were stepping on them. Yeah, those are rabbits there. Yeah. Yeah, the sheep were kind of stepping on them. But this is a wild rabbit nest here. Let's see if I can get them out of here because the sheep are going to just kill them. Alright, y'all, I got them all out of there. It seemed like the sheep might have stepped on that one and injured it too bad. But the other three seem like they're still getting around good. I called Megan down here. Somebody with some sense so you can figure out what to do. But like we found a wild rabbit. Megan says probably some of our rabbits from years ago that got out and but we didn't have that many rabbits get out. I think they're probably wild. They kind of got a wild color to them. But yeah, so it looked like a wild rabbit came out in the field and had babies.
Y-O-U spells what? You. Very good, you got it. I wrote it for you once. You write your name at the top of the paper, and then you write it the word on the second, third, and fourth line. You understand? So those are the words by the end of the day. If I write down you on a piece of paper, I want you to know how it's spelled and to know the word. Okay? So when I get back, I'm gonna test you. You need to know this word and this word. No, I would like to show you something. You ready, Noah? Okay, let's go.
No, do, they, so, that.
Good job, baby. Can you keep going? High five. You can count all the way to 10, can't you?
He can.
All right, so Mom, you getting ready to leave us?
Soon. I have to go take care of these rabbits that you
Yeah.
gave me.
So
we think they're rabbits now. I'm not.
I'm pretty sure they're rabbits.
That they're not like
they might surprise us.
Or something else. But so I gotta go get some goat milk replacer from Tractor Supply.
So you're gonna take the rabbits with you to your office at work, and you're gonna feed rabbits while you teach students and check papers.
I'm gonna see what I can do.
I think you got it.
All right.
All right, we'll see you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all, back to work and getting started with these doors. Taking the doors off because I got some primer here. And I'm finna get started painting these walls, because these walls, our goal was to have them like a light gray, but we actually found some paint that we had in the barn, and we got like 10 gallons of it. And we're thinking about actually maybe painting the walls with that light brown color. It's like a tan color, and we think that'll probably look good because these bottom panels here, I think it's called wainscoting. We wanted to leave it stained like that, but as you can see, there are some gaps there on the trim, and we want to caulk those gaps. And if we caulk those gaps, you know, we're not going to be able to go back with stain, you know, because we're going to have caulk there. And so we wanted to leave it stained like that, but we're going to go back and just paint it white. And we'll have down it's going to be carpet in here. We're going to have like tile hardwood in the bathroom, white wainscoting with either light gray or possibly some of the repurposed paint that we can use, because we got, like I say, 10 gallons of it, 2 5-gallon buckets, and that paint is like $200-300 a piece. But we might end up going with that on our walls and see how that works, because if we paint it on the walls and we don't like it, we can always just paint over it, you know, with the color that we like. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and get back to work. I'm taking the doors off. I got all the doors off now, and yeah, I think I'm ready to start priming these walls. I'm gonna let Megan do, because I was gonna start in the bathroom, but there's a lot of detail work, like around these mirrors and all that type of stuff that need to be done. And so Megan is better at the detail work than I am. So I'm just good at just slapping mud on the walls, as y'all have seen, because y'all saw that I slapped too much mud on the walls in there in the living room and the kitchen area. But yeah, I'm just gonna slap some paint on the walls, and I'll let Megan go ahead and do the detail work. So I'm gonna get back to work, y'all.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? So far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, it makes me wonder.
I made it to work with the baby rabbits. I think they're rabbits, but I went ahead and I picked up some goat milk replacer for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get them fed. They're supposed to be able to drink that, so everything should go fine. I'm hoping that they pull through and they do really well. So we'll see how that works.
All right, y'all, I'm in there painting. Boys are now doing homeschool, and I came out to get some, and I'm gonna show y'all what I found. I don't know what's going on today with all these animals. Yeah, I was just walking through the field, and there's a little turtle here. What's up, Mr. Turtle? Hey, buddy. How's it going? What you doing out here in the field? What's up with all y'all animals today being out in our fields?
It's sunny, so it's time to come out.
Yeah. What you think going on, Tim?
I don't know.
I got some more animals to show y'all too. Let's go look in the barn. We just got wild animals, wildlife everywhere around the farm today. I don't know what it is. The Lord must be drawing all the animals here. It's like what was it, Noah and the ark and the flood. Yeah. It's like we got baby rabbits off in the middle of the field, and Megan took those to work with her to bottle feed them, to try to save them. It seems like their mama deserted them. We got a turtle crawling through our field. And let me show you what we got in the barn. Uh-oh, excuse me now. Up here in this corner up here, we have more baby birds. Let's see if I can get up there. See if I can see them. The mama's been in and out all day. I don't feel like getting up there right now. But the mama's been in and out all day, feeding them. But I don't know what's going on, y'all. Maybe I need to build an ark. Maybe there's a big flood coming or something like Noah. But anyway, alright, y'all. I'm just coming out, take a break, me and the boys, and get a little water. And I'm gonna get back in there and get to work and try to get that room finished. Prime. I'm on my second coat now, primer, because that wallpaper and that wainscoting, the stain needs multiple coats in order for it to stick and lock in before I go on my main coat. And you don't want to have to put multiple coats of real paint on there, because the real paint is like double the price of the primer. So just use the primer to get that base layer, and then we're gonna go in with our real paint. So I'll peek y'all up in a minute.
Just arrived on the farm and Tim has been priming. I'm excited to see what everything looks like in Emma. Oh yeah. You're working hard, huh?
Oh yeah, hard working. Get everything primed up.
Oh good. Just trying to get in the door.
Oh yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm looking just to see how everything.
Oh yeah, take a look at everything.
Okay, so you got this wall, the kitchen basically, and this wall over here primed. It's looking good. Migo, I'm excited about the bedroom. He said he got the whole bedroom primed. All right. Also looks good. And the closet. Looks good. Of course, he left the detail work and the bathroom with all the corners and crevices to me. So I'll get in the bathroom and start painting it, and I'll go around to just in the corners that he couldn't get with the roller as well. So it looks good. I see the parts you left for me, so
Oh yeah.
it looks good though.
Good. We got our doors down here ready to be primed too.
I see.
So we just got weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and months of painting.
Yep.
Everything else is easy after this.
Oh yeah.
We gotta make new painting. Floors, cabinets, putting in furniture, carpet,
Yeah.
bedrooms, all that stuff.
Yeah,
is easy.
that does sound easy. Especially since we're not gonna be doing most of it, just the floors and.
Yeah, we're gonna hire somebody to do the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do all the floors, the hardwood floors. We're hiring out the cabinets. And you know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We'll replace a toilet here and there.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
That's small work. We can move in and do stuff like that. What you think? I think we should be in about a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good goal. Mm-hmm. 2 months, yep.
I'm not gonna rush it though. As long as we're in before the winter. Yeah, something because you can't really tell a big difference with this white primer
Right.
on these white walls. Trying to do it right.
There you go.
Not take shortcuts.
No, but it looks good. Good job.
Yeah.
Tim is in the background continuing to paint. But I want to give y'all an update about the rabbits. So the rabbits are doing great. The boys were just in the barn playing with them when I got home. They wanted to see the rabbits. They wanted to make sure I had fed the rabbits. And they're doing well so far. So far so good. They really didn't eat that much, but from what I read, they only eat about 2 milliliters twice a day, and usually rabbits feed at night. So they probably are good again until tonight. So I probably will be up feeding rabbits in the middle of the night tonight, just to make sure that they eat and they get what they need. But it's a very, very small amount that they're eating, and only twice a day. So that actually seems doable. And I think it was only around 10 days or so that I need to feed them, and then they can eat grass. So we'll see what happens with these rabbits. I'm very, very excited. They seem to be doing healthy. They seem to be healthy and doing well so far. But yeah, I think I'll put the camera down maybe and help Tim paint a little bit.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
How's it feel to be painted?
Nice. Yep, for real.
Doing the finishing work.
That means we're finishing.
Yep. That's right. But we know we'll be in here.
Oh yeah, now that will be nice. To sit on a couch again.
My back needs it.
To cook in a kitchen.
It's like that camper bed is okay, but nothing like a real couch. It's things we haven't had for like 8-9 months. Power was on the one of them. We had power, we had solar, but hook in like sure power, on grid power, and but like a refrigerator. We just got a refrigerator because we can plug it in the power, and it's like we were all like mesmerized by opening the door to the refrigerator and the light coming on, because we hadn't did that in a while. We've been using coolers and we use the deep freezer with because the deep freezer, the solar wouldn't power the refrigerator because it takes more power, but the solar could power the deep freezer.
Yeah.
And so we, used our deep freezer for refrigeration. And so actually having a refrigerator is like a couch. We haven't had a couch in like 8-9 months. And just the little things that you take for granted. It's like the Lord has given us a deep appreciation for those things.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to just simple things like baking bread, making biscuits from scratch. Having an oven. We haven't had an oven. When we first moved down here, we were using the barbecue grill, an outdoor oven, and we were wood smoke, cakes and all that type of stuff. So we just kind of got off of it over time because it's it's just not the same.
Yeah.
All your cakes taste like smoked meat.
Yeah, it's not the same, firing up the smoker is like,
Yeah.
A all day thing, half a day thing.
That's right. I love it though. But yeah, so we've been working.
It's not like a quick everyday, like, let me bake cake, let me bake biscuits.
Right, early in the morning for breakfast.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to take a day off.
Exactly.
What I was going to say is that we've only actually been working on Emma for about 4 weeks now, for about a month. This is actually our second month of working on it. And like Megan and I were talking about, over the first 4 weeks while we were working on Emma, we were laying water lines and septic
Empower.
and basically all we did in the inside, fencing, right? And basically all we did in the inside of Emma was rip the cabinets out and start working on sheetrock, you know. So we're rolling.
Oh yeah, for real.
Second month. And we haven't really, like, on actually the inside of Emma, we haven't actually spent a whole lot of money.
We haven't.
It's like a lot of times people think that, you know, we spent all these thousands and thousands of dollars, but it's like a couple of buckets of mud. The cabinets were the most expensive.
Right.
You know, and they were like, you know, around $10,000. And,
Yeah.
you know, a bucket of paint, this bucket of paint was $100. And because we haven't, you know, the flooring, it's like, you know, we haven't spent a whole lot yet. And so the end budget, I would expect that it's gonna be under $20,000, like way under. So like I said, once you get done with the cabinets, with the $10,000, that's the only thing that's a lump
The
sum.
only other thing that's gonna be expensive are like furniture and appliances.
And that doesn't
I don't know if you want to count that in actual renovation. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why we could spend so much on the kitchen, is because, you know, there was in Masala there wasn't a lot to do.
No rotted wood.
Right, so we kind of assessed the situation, you know, and decided that it was important to go ahead and, you know, gut the kitchen, even though, you know, it will still look good, but for the longevity of Emma and, you know, establishing a home here, that was an important part, I think. And I think that, you know, all the work that we were able to do having the kitchen ripped out, like, just think about that, you know what I mean? Because we were able to, like, re-envision the kitchen and then completely, you know, redo the walls, which we would have just painted around stuff if we hadn't gutted the kitchen. So I think it was a good idea, good decision.
And even though we had a house in the city, you know, like a fully functioning house, and you know, that would be considered a home, Megan and I were talking about it, and the Lord was really ministering to us that we've never had a home before, because our house in the city, you know, we used that house in the city as a ministry base.
It was.
You know? And so, this is really our first time, like, establishing a real home, and, like, actually, you know, putting those fine-tuned things in it.
And picking out stuff and buying stuff, and not just, like, putting together different donated items and, you know, making do. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be amazing. And, you know, living on the ministry base was amazing too. Like, you know, it had its benefits, because, like, I think it taught us a lot, you know, like,
talking about what the Lord is kind of ministering to us in this season, about kind of where we are, you know, and what we're doing. Like how he was ministering to us about how we're on reserve. You know?
Yeah, so the Lord was ministering to Tim about basically the difference between active duty and reserves, and that now we're on reserve. And what an army or what a soldier does when they're on reserve is basically they stay close to home, you know, and then, but if you're in active duty, you're either on a military base or near a military base. And so it's very different. And, you know, when Tim first told me about it, I was like, that makes so much sense, because the Lord told us to establish a home, right? And on reserve, that's where you're stationed, or that's where you are technically, when you're on reserve. And then I guess if they need you, you become active and you deploy out again. But you're at home, you're not on a base. And before, we literally lived on a ministry base, you know, and active duty. We were on 24/7, you know, and the Lord used that to teach us a lot. And now we're on reserve, and the Lord is just kind of ministering and pouring different things into us, and then helping us to establish a home. Because I didn't realize we didn't have a home.
We thought we had a home already.
We thought we had a home already, and we didn't know the difference, you know. And because, you know, us being together made it home, right? But then the Lord taking away some different things in this season where we're in the camper, you know, like you were saying about couches and a refrigerator. It's like making us appreciate some things about, you know, a physical house, you know, but then at the same time bringing us together in a different way where we're not just on 24/7, and we're able to like decompress and relax and enjoy each other. And like we are so much closer to nature, to God's nature, than we've ever been before. And I think that that's just some of the things that the Lord is trying to establish and teach us, because we are running a farm where we're taking care of animals, you know, so the seasons matter, you know, the being in tune with how God does things matters, because that's how we want to establish our farm. You know, we want the animals to work together with the land, and the land to work with the animals, and each animal to benefit each other. So things that we're learning are so valuable in this season.
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's just amazing. That revelation the Lord gave us, you know, and the thing about being on reserve, you're not like out of the battle.
Right.
You're out of the active like battle day to day. But it talks about how the ones who are on reserve, they can go in from time to time, you know, but they're not like full time. It's almost like being part-time in the Army. Like you actually come home at the end of the day instead of being 24 hours like on the battlefield, you know, this and that. But you come back home and then you can go in and do things that need to be done, because you know, you're kind of in this season of like being poured into or trained, you know, and that's what people do when they're on reserve. They still go in and train. They stay ready for battle. So at any time, if it kicks off, like our family has to go back to battle,
right.
You know, go back to our ministry base or go back to the city or do this or whatever the Lord ministers to us, you know, in the season coming, you know, once we're off our year of Sabbath, we'll be ready to go, you know, and get straight on the battlefield, because we're still active, you know, we're still training. And yeah, I love it. It gets me riled up.
Right.
Ready to go to war right now.
Well, I wanna take a ride in the wheelbarrow in your mind. All around to the thinking places where you spend your time. Ain't no place I'd rather go. You're a funny little critter and I love you so. And I wanna take a ride in the wheelbarrow in your mind. I come and sit down with me in a rocking chair. Coffee pot is nice and hot. We can sit in our underwear. Tell me about the dreams you had last week, swimming all around with the fish in the sea. Come sit down with me in a rocking chair.
Y'all about to get ready to shut it down for today. I'm just walk y'all around and kind of show y'all what all we got done today. And we're probably gonna go ahead and get our real paint, because we're about ready. In most of these rooms that we primed, with Megan is in the bathroom now, finishing off, priming in there. But it's ready for real paint, but let me let y'all see. So yeah, we got this whole area in the living room, kitchen area, primed. I put 2 coats in on here. I probably would have been good with 1 coat, but I did 2 coats just to make sure. And everything's still looking smooth because everything that I read and listened to and heard is that once you put the primer on, it kind of lets you know where your defects are in your walls. And right now, I don't see any. I don't know if I'm just not looking at it right or what, but the walls still look nice and smooth. And I worked very hard to get them sanded down. I just used my hand to, you know, test for any lumps or anything, but they're still looking good so far. But we'll see once we put that semi-gloss real paint on there what they look like. But going down through the hallway, we got all this primed. Got this corner right here primed down. Got all this primed here. And walking into this room, you see a big transformation. We got all this primed, and Megan has been working on cutting everything in, getting all the spots that I couldn't get with the roller. She's just been slowly going around getting that taken care of. And I came in here in the bathroom with the roller and got most of the big part of the walls. And Megan is working on cutting everything in delicately and gently. What I can't do. How's it going?
Good. It's slow going, but you know, just working around all the little corners, every little.
Having fun?
I am.
Good.
I'm having fun because I'm thinking about we're getting closer and closer. We're gonna be in Emma. We're gonna be living here. Soon. So every little corner, every little piece, I'm like, oh, I hope it's good. Like, I just want this to be like really, really good, and to be able to sit back and look at the walls and be like, yeah.
That's right. Well, you're doing a good job so far.
Good. Thank you.
All right, y'all, so we're tired, and Megan has a little bit left to go on this cut-in job in the inside of the bathroom here. But everything's looking good so far. And the drywall that we worked so hard on is looking good as well. I don't see any big lumps or anything like that. But I don't know if we're gonna go early in the morning or later on this evening and get our paint, but I think we're going on with our real paint tomorrow. But y'all will see that on another video. You know, so we're gonna go and cut this one here. And we'll just see y'all on the next one. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
See y'all on the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.